I'd like to welcome the Fourth Estate. There's a lot of Canderel Stone Ridge people back in the office in 45 minutes, so hopefully. And last but certainly not least, my lovely family. 4 of my children and my wife are here. I don't know how they were able to sacrifice taking a day off school to come down here and listen to their boring father make a boring speech, but somehow they managed to do that. There's a number of things that I could say, talk about this project. I think that the Mayor and Councillor Ray have touched on them. The zoning process, this site originally was approved for 38 floors. Councillor Ray. I think in terms of the marketing of the project under the astute guidance of Riz Danji and all the people from Trade World, we sold 85% of the project within 6 weeks. We're now at 98 and change. Out of 931 units, we have 903 sold. There is 11,000 square foot penthouse available for any of you that might be interested.
Family unit.
And both Mayor Miller and Councillor already said it. It's what is going to happen to Yonge Street. It's not only because of this project, but this project is going to be a huge impetus to it. You know, you see James Robinson from the DI. You've already seen some of the benefits of that. Certainly the retail stores along Yonge Street have now reclad themselves, have remarketed themselves, and are now putting in much better clientele. I think we have enough tattoo parlors and strip clubs down there, and the sooner they go, the happier I think we'll all be. And so to the extent that this project can help that, we have a 200,000 square foot retail podium that'll have tenants like Bed Bath & Beyond, which will clearly provide a major commercial node here on Gerrard and Hutton Potts. We're very excited about it. You know, we have a few years to go before this thing is realized. But when I did the project, I'm going to close on it, and I said this to Marcus earlier. If you want to get in our buildings behind you, we held the press conference on the 43rd floor of Phase 1, which is the building to the right. What I said to everybody that day was that take the building on the left, Phase 2, all 45 floors, but put it on top of the 43 floors that you currently in. That's this building. It is a mammoth undertaking. It is, as I said to Marcus, the burden in this project does, and we're all very proud of it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bearing with me. Danny?
Hang on 1 second, Mike. Mayor Miller, Councillor Ray.
Okay. So where do we do it? This thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Gentlemen, start your construction.
Thank you. Very nice. One more, guys. There. This one. Look at the camera, not at me. Follow it. Right up here. Carl, you're talking. One more. Right to the camera.
David Miller, Mayor of Toronto. This is a great project. Canderel has done terrific work building the tallest condominium building in Canada. We're very pleased that the city is terrific.
And what effect of recession in Toronto?
Well, one of the things we've seen is that the recession hit Toronto, but not in the building industry. People still have confidence. They're buying our condominiums. We have over 100 tall buildings under construction right now, and this is the biggest.
What are you feeling today?
This is a very exciting moment for us. These projects start off years before you have a day like this. It's a culmination of a lot of work by a lot of people. You just heard in the speeches, the mayor, the city councillor, the whole planning department, all my staff. We worked very hard to make this day a realization.
How did it affect the recession on the housing field in Toronto?
The recession had an impact on the financing, certainly. And the banks had their capital bases, eroded by virtue of some of the financial meltdowns. That definitely made their lending practices change a little bit, but over time and with the success of the project, when you have $450 million in residential sales and another $100 million of commercial value, the project is financeable. It's just a question of hitting the right time.
And when will you release this project to people?
When will we release it?
Yeah.
Well, it's completed. Oh, completed. It'll be completed in 3.5 years.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Riz Danji at Canderell Stonebridge. We're really excited about the Aura building. It's going to be the tallest condo in Canada. We have a lot of Pakistanis that have purchased from us. We actually went to Pakistan, myself and Aftab Rizvi, about a year ago. It was very successful. We were all over the newspapers. And we're excited to have more people really be interested in this project, because I think to buy in a landmark project like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and there's very few remaining suites. And once this building is completed, we know that this is going to be a landmark in all of Canada and North America.
Do you think this is high or best time to invest in Toronto?
I think this is the best time to invest in Toronto. I think that our prices are very reasonable, still relative to the United States and any other places in the world. Our economy is growing immensely. We're the first to come out of all the G7 countries to come out of the economy, doing really well. I think what you're going to see is that interest rates are at a historic low, and it's really putting Toronto on an international map, and we're seeing a lot of investment in this country and in the city itself. So we think this is the perfect time to be buying in Toronto.
Thank you.
Thank you.
बदर साहब, ये कनाडा की टॉलेस्ट बिल्डिंग है, रेजिडेंशियल टावर, जिसमें तकरीबन 1000 यूनिट्स हैं और रिटेल है 3 लाख स्क्वायर फीट की। इसकी अच्छी बात ये है कि इसकी हमने एग्जीबिशंस कराची, लाहौर, फैसलाबाद और इस्लामाबाद में की थी पिछले साल, और उसको बहुत अच्छी कवरेज मिली थी, मीडिया कवरेज भी। और पाकिस्तानी जो कैनेडियंस हैं या जो इमिग्रेशन ले रहे हैं या जो इमिग्रेशन ले चुके हैं, उन सब ने इसमें बहुत भरपूर हिस्सा लिया। और ये पहला प्रोजेक्ट है जिसमें कि पाकिस्तानियों का कंट्रीब्यूशन जो कनाडा में है वो ऐसे ही है जैसा कि मेन स्ट्रीम लोगों का हो। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि बहसीत पाकिस्तानी के लिए ये मेरे लिए भी बड़े फख्र की बात है कि मैं ऐसे बिल्डर के साथ एसोसिएट हूँ जिनकी मैं मार्केटिंग पूरी दुनिया में करता हूँ। अभी मैं अफ्रीका इनका प्रोजेक्ट लेके जा रहा हूँ, नाइजीरिया, तंजानिया, कीनिया, बोत्सवाना, और पाकिस्तान में भी मेरा एग्जीबिशन का प्रोग्राम है। तो मेरा ख्याल ये है कि पाकिस्तानी जहाँ भी जाते हैं वो पाकिस्तान का नाम रोशन करते हैं और पाकिस्तान से मोहब्बत भी करते हैं, और जिस मुल्क में जाते हैं उससे भी मोहब्बत करते हैं।
अच्छा, तो सर ये बताएं कि जो रिसेशन है हाउसिंग पे कितना इफेक्ट हुआ है?
देखिए, हाउसिंग में वैसे तो दुनिया भर में इफेक्ट हुआ है, लेकिन कनाडा में चूँकि हर साल 2 लाख इमिग्रेंट आता है और पैसे लेकर आता है।
ये वो आप वो ऐड अगर करें ना कि मेरे ख्याल 20,000 पाकिस्तानियों समेत। अच्छा जी।
देखिए, यहाँ हर साल 2 से 2.5 लाख इमिग्रेंट्स आते हैं, जिसमें 25 से 30,000 पाकिस्तानी होते हैं। तो पाकिस्तानियों का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है यहाँ पे हाउसिंग इंडस्ट्री में घर खरीदने का। और जो इमिग्रेंट्स होते हैं वो अमूमन इस फलसफे के होते हैं कि हमारा अपनी छत होनी चाहिए। उस हवाले से सारा पैसा रियल एस्टेट इंडस्ट्री में आता है, और रियल एस्टेट में कम अज़ कम कनाडा में रिसेशन नहीं है। अभी तक प्राइसेस बहुत स्टेबल हैं, बल्कि आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। मैं समझता हूँ कि इट्स बेस्ट टाइम टू बाय।
थैंक यू सर।
बहुत अच्छा है जनाब, बस ये कि इस प्रोजेक्ट के साथ हम लगे हुए हैं और इसी बिल्डर के साथ हमने बहुत ज़्यादा काम किया है। ये दुनिया भर में हमें बेचता है अपने बच्चे पे।
Well, it was a lot of work to put it all together. It was a full team effort, but you know, at the end of the day, we are able to negotiate it with the City of Toronto and sell it, you know, with everybody's assistance. And now project's financed and under construction, be ready in 3.5 years. The recession affected the housing market to a degree, but there was also the benefit of interest rates coming down significantly. So, you know, where you certainly had some people that were unable to buy, you also had a number of people that were able to buy just simply because mortgage rates were so much lower and so more people could qualify.
And when will you complete this project?
Project will be completed in 2013.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
नए प्रोजेक्ट्स के आगाज़ से पता चलता है कि दुनिया रिसेशन के असरात से बाहर निकल रही है। कैमरामैन साबर गाया के साथ बदर मुनीर चौधरी, जियो न्यूज़, टोरंटो।